This is KGW News at Sunrise.
Today, a court may sideline Portland's camping ban just 5 days before enforcement begins. Coming up, a live report on the latest wrinkle as the city tries to rein in its homeless crisis.
And get ready for the Rip City remix. The G League team kicks off its first season tomorrow. As the team gears up for the tip-off, we'll take a look at the new gear they'll be rocking and the vision for this season.
Also this morning, we are live out at the Portland Expo Center for the RV show.
I love this.
Oh, I do too. That's a fancy rig. It's been around for 65 years, the show has, and coming up, we're going to take a look at the deals and the rigs that you can use to hit the road in style.
Yeah, every year we always kind of play a guessing game. You know, how much is this? How much is that? And I'm always surprised. Well, hey, glad you're here with us on this Thursday morning, as Brenda likes to say, what?
Friday Eve.
There you go. Yeah.
What are we looking at weather-wise, Rob?
Two parts to the story today. Here's part one. This is kind of cool. This is looking down from the Wells Fargo building at the fog, which is drifting all the way down to street level in some cases of downtown. So we have a fog advisory posted from the Weather Service this morning. It's not foggy out on the east side where east winds have been blowing out into Troutdale, but a lot of us have fog and it's chilly, 38 degrees. So let's start with this. Everything that's colored or shaded has some fog. You see Troutdale, no fog, 10 miles, that's perfect visibility. Again, they have east winds blowing to about 14 miles per hour. There is not much fog at the coast, or actually none being reported, or south of Salem at this hour. So part two to the story is that front coming in this afternoon, which will bring some rain. So a foggy start. We're dry at noon, 47. It's going to be a chilly day. We may or may not ever get up to 50 today. Rain comes in between 2 and 3, and that will keep us in the 50s later this afternoon. Here's Chris, in the 40s. I'm sorry, Chris, back to you.
That's chilly. It is nice to have a dry morning out there, but of course we've got the fog, as Rod mentioned. Here you go. This is Highway 26 at the Sylvan Hill. We're a little foggy on that side of town. We can switch gears and take you up to North Portland, I-5 up near Rosa Parks. Again, some fog there and a different vantage point from our Rose City sky camera. Checking out the Markham Bridge. I think you can kind of see it there. There is some road work that is late in wrapping up on the southbound span of the Markham Bridge. The left lane is blocked. Hopefully they'll get those cones picked up soon. Guys, so far light volume, no crashes, no unexpected delays.
Good to know. Thank you, Chris. Today, a judge is expected to weigh in on whether to delay enforcement of Portland's daytime camping ban. This is coming days before enforcement is supposed to start. Thomas Schultz is live for us at the Multnomah County Circuit Courthouse. Good morning, Thomas.
Hey, good morning, Christine. Yeah, the ordinance was supposed to begin Monday, and this comes after the City Council passed the ordinance in June. That initial delay was to give the city more time to create new sanctioned camping spaces. Now, the ordinance could be delayed again. A lawsuit filed by a group of homeless Portlanders alleges the restrictions violate the Oregon Constitution because punishments for non-compliance, like sleeping on the sidewalk, they say, are unreasonable. Penalties can include jail time and a $100 fine after 3 warnings. The ordinance also states people cannot camp in public parks or near schools at any time, and outlaws camping in public spaces like a sidewalk from 8 in the morning until 8 in the evening. Now, for months, homeless Portlanders have told KGW their situations are unavoidable because Portland doesn't have enough affordable housing, and say it's just too early to begin a ban, though Mayor Ted Wheeler says initially there would not be blanket enforcement of the ordinance.
Police Bureau will be using it selectively in a strategic manner to emphasize those areas that are the most problematic.
Now, we've reported many business owners are in favor of the ordinance. They say camping has caused safety issues, and that's led to lost revenue, though advocates of the homeless population here say that this ban, if it were to go into effect on Monday, would just create more mental and physical distress for the homeless population. And a hearing is scheduled today at 8 o'clock this morning, and we'll know more about the fate of the ban after that. Guys?
Keep us updated. Thomas Schultz live here in downtown. Thank you. Well, it's been more than a week now, but not much has changed when it comes to the teachers' strike in Portland Public Schools. Classes are canceled, bargaining resumes, and then today at noon, there are 2 rallies kicking off. We want to show you some video from a rally yesterday. So one of the parents there told us he's on board with the union's demands, but he does admit he's eager to get his 2 kids back in the classroom.
It's so unfair to 45,000 families across this city sitting in the balance waiting for a text message at 7 p.m. each night. That's not fair to anyone to have to live in the unknown.
Meanwhile, PPS showed KGW two proposals it offered the union. One addresses discipline and safety. The second focuses on special ed. You can read both of those offers and all the latest updates on the strike on our website, kgw.com.
Now to threats and safety concerns at elections offices across the Pacific Northwest. Officials say offices in several Washington counties received envelopes with suspicious substances in them. Workers evacuated offices while they were processing ballots from Tuesday's election. So King, Pierce, Skagit, and Spokane counties in Washington were affected.
But I can't say that I'm surprised, just because the day and age that we're in right now, we do see a lot of things like this.
Meantime, in Eugene, police there say a suspect and possibly threatening letter showed up at the elections office. Officials said ballots remain secure in all counties. State and federal authorities are now investigating.
Well, tomorrow, the newest pro team in Portland makes its debut. The Rip City Remix is the Blazers G League team. They'll play in the Chiles Center at the University of Portland, but they'll train at the same practice facility the Blazers use. Here's head coach Jim Moran.
We're going to be a tough, gritty, resilient team. I think that's just the nature of the league. That's how you thrive in this league. I think you got to have guys that can just kind of roll with the punches.
So here's a closer look at the team's new uniforms. Tomorrow's season opener is down in California. It's against the South Bay Lakers. Their home opener is coming up on November 17th, so a week from tomorrow.
If they play well enough, we may switch them. They become the Blazers become the Rip City Remix.
And they get the NBA title that we've been waiting for since 77.
They get that fancy Moda Center to play, and we'll see. That would be a big story, wouldn't it? Let's start off. We talked about the fog earlier in the show. Now let's talk about the rain coming in. Here's that rain band. This rain forecast really hasn't changed at all from what we talked about yesterday. I do want you to realize that we have fog right now. Before we clear out of the fog, these clouds are going to be arriving. So I don't see any sun today for the valley, and there's really no warming agent. So this may be a day where we don't get up to 50. If so, it would be one of the cooler days we've had so far this fall. So you're going to want to dress fairly warmly out the door. You see the rain being picked up offshore. Here's the way Futurecast shows it. So this is 9 o'clock this morning. Clearly, we're not going to be out of the fog, but look at the clouds pushing all the way now into the Cascades. I mean, eventually the visibilities will improve this morning, but we're certainly not going to get to see any blue sky. Here's coming up at noon, 12:30. You can see rain approaching inland to the coast. And then it still looks like over the coast range, 2 to the 3 o'clock hour, we'll see this moving in to the Willamette Valley. Initially, it's a solid rain band. And then early this evening, that's up in the Cascades, and we have scattered showers to follow it. Not much wind with it. Latest weather modeling shows us probably less than 1/4 of an inch of total rain from this. I do want to point out, this is snow in the Cascades this evening. Snow levels could go down to about 3,000 feet. And there might be enough moisture that traveling would be at least catch your attention with some snow-covered conditions over Cascade Passes early tomorrow morning. There's a look at that foggy and a really cool shot this morning from top of the Wells Fargo building. Look at that chilly temperature. 38 degrees. Other numbers, Sandy, you're freezing. Good morning, 32. Scappoose is 35. So yeah, it's chilly out there. There's McMinnville at 39, and then Kaiser and Salem holding at 40 and 44. Astoria 41. 17 out in Burns this morning. Definitely some chilly spots. So again, for the coast, right about noontime, we'll start to see that rain roll in. You folks could see some gusts to 35 with the frontal passage. Then here in the valley, more like some breezes this afternoon, picking up to about 20 or so. We do have the east winds out near the gorge right now, bouncing to about 20 miles per hour. High temperature, we may or may not get up to 50. The driest days on the 7-day, and this is a bit of a change. Tomorrow during the day, pretty dry overall. And then Sunday during the day, pretty dry overall. There will be some rain Saturday morning. That'll break into scattered showers. And Christine, that is your forecast.
Okay, thank you, Rod.